Now this may not sound good, right? But I may have a few excuses in case this goes tits up on us this week. Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, and welcome to our Week 7 battle in the EWT. This is the new league that we've taken over for a previous coach, where we are 3-3, -6, and this is going to be our first battle this week. Going into it, hopefully we can do well in it. Hopefully, and if we win all 3 games, we make playoffs. If we win 2, we're in with a shout. So like it was fine, like it's finally poised, and we're just going to take it week by week and see what happens. If you missed the takeover video I had up on the channel earlier this week, go check it out. That's where I have kind of run through the team, run through like my thoughts on it, all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, definitely go check it out. I'll have a card to it somewhere at this point in the video, so definitely go check it out. But yeah, so I've got excuses, right? Like whatever, like every single good, say, racing car driver has, I've got excuses. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go with the excuses this week, even before I battle, right? Number 1. Went on the piss last night, so not quite 100% fresh for this. Number 2, playing late in the evening for myself, and I'm just have to go and play hurling train. So physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausted. And number 3, which is the main reason out of all of them, is that we have a horrible matchup this week. So let me show you who we're dealing with. This week we'll be against Gookie Gamer, coach of the Milwaukee Medichamps. If you haven't checked him out, definitely do so. Link to his channel in the description down below. His team, as you can see from me now, consists of Mew, Weavile, Como-O, Toxapex, Delmise, Aromatisse, Mudsdale, Magneton, Archeops, Buffalant, and Heatmore. Now, I was on the record in the previous video where I did a takeover stating that the defensive core in our team is lackluster, right? To say the very, very least. Honestly, it's piss poor. And that's where we are really going to struggle this week. We do not have the defense to deal with this team, our opponent's team, at all. We've always able to run all over us with any sort of choice band or SD set, just run straight over us. We have nothing that wants to kind of come in and deal with it. Como-O, whatever set it kind of brings, I'm hoping it's a defensive set, but whatever set it brings, it's a massive, massive problem. We just do not deal well with anything that's able to do. So, huge issue there that we're going to have to deal with. If he decides to bring a really offensive Magneton, again, that's something I just do not deal with whatsoever. So that's a big, big problem. And like, unfortunately, there's no way around it. Like, you know, he's got the Mons that can overpower us, and for us to be able to win this game, we're just going to have to outmuscle him and just make him submit to our offense. So that's what we're running with. We're going with the hyper offense this week. So in saying that, let me show you the team. Up first, we have Paper Cut, the Kartana Run, the Choice Scarf. What am I on about? Choice Scarf. Again, emotionally, physically, mentally drained here. Smart Strike, Knockoff, Air Lace, and Leaf Blade is the moveset. We're running enough speed to be able to outspeed Como-O and Mew. And then after that, it's all lumped into offense, a little bit into HP. The main idea here is that we have, you know, the 4 moves that at any point Kartana can kind of come in and just click something and kill it. So hopefully Kartana's able to kind of come in here and do just that. And it gives us a Pokemon that's able to reliably revenge kill Weavile at any point. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of come in, revenge kill Weavile, and pick that thing off as the game progresses. So that's the idea behind that. Next up, we'll bring Ivy, the Slazzle with the Black Sludge. Run this kind of, you know, fast, toxic stall kind of set. And you're probably wondering, why am I doing that? The main reason why I'm doing that is that because I, need an answer for Aromatisse, and you could argue Kartana is that, but I need more than one because Aromatisse is definitely coming as the Dragapult check. So I need 2 ways to be able to deal with Aromatisse reliably. So this is obviously going to be one of them, and then also we'll be able to kind of beat the Delmise or the Magneton and at least scare them out. So that's the idea behind it. So I figured Pex will come then as well, and that defensive core will be very, very difficult to deal with. So with Slazzle being able to bait into Pex, I'll be able to, you know, toxic that, sub it, like sub in front of it, or not sub in front of it, but be behind the sub and just protect stall, and just gradually wear that Pex down where it's not going to be easy to kind of come in and deal with. So that's the idea behind the Slazzle set, reason why we're bringing the Toxic Stall set. Hopefully we'll be able to do a work and we can just wear our opponent down gradually over time. Speaking of Pex, we're bringing Solar Panel, the Helios this week with the Expert Belt, Dry Skin, Volt Switch, Toxic, Dark Pulse, and Surf is the moveset. Yeah, I know, I'm bringing Surf as well. So I'm bringing Toxic as well. Toxic is going to be very important for us this week. It's just being able to slow him down, wear him down gradually over time is going to be massive. So we're definitely going to be bringing Toxic because it's going to force him to bring switches. We're going to force him to be switching a lot in this game. So I figured if we could punch that, that'd be fantastic. I'm bringing, again, no speed to be outspeed Mew and Como-O. and then after that we're fine. We're beautiful. Like the move pool we have there is just grand. I don't really need Focus Blast from the Magneton. If he runs the offensive set, then Surf's able to KO it. So that's not reliable switching. And then outside that, I can just full switch around, and that's what Helios is here for. Just main Pokemon comes in on Pex and just annoys it. So beautiful. Next up, we're bringing Luna, the Alolan Persian, leftover Spore Coat. Massive amount of Fizz Def this week. We have enough Fizz Def to ensure that we're able to deal with it +2 Weavile. And this is the only Weavile answer we have, so this is the best thing we got going for it. U-turn, Foul Play, Play Rough, and Taunt is the move set. I have to Play Rough for the Coma O in case we need something to deal with it. Foul Play to do any kind of setup on the physical side because he gets that. And then we have U-turn over Parting Shot because Coma O is immune to sound-based moves, and I'm expecting it to be immune to sound-based moves this week because we have Sylveon with the Hyper Voice and Solar Panel with the Hyper Voice. So I'm expecting the Coma O to be soundproof this week, so we'll bring the U-turn to counteract that. After that, bring Covert, our Dragapult with the Expert Belt again, Infiltrator, Ability, Dragon Dance, Dragon Darts, U-turn, Steel Wing. Bring the physical offense setup this week because if I'm able to weaken the Aromatisse and get like Aromatisse and the Toxic worn down, then all of a sudden it becomes and the Weavile, particularly if I'm able to get the Weavile worn down, then all of a sudden he's running out of answers. He hasn't got too many. It's very easy to run out of Dragapult answers. So I'm going to go with the D-Dance set this week where we can keep that in the back and run with it from there. We have enough speed to be essentially outspeed the Weavile. Everything else is put into attack and then more into HP, so we have a little bit of bulk. So that's the idea behind the pull set. And the last one, I'm bringing Charlotte, the Rockwood. We are running an interesting set this week. I am bringing 252 HP. I am bringing enough Fizz Def to ensure that a soaked offensive combo can never 2-8 KOs. And so that's pretty handy if he brings the combo on the Rockwood and as we soak it, then we can deal with outrages and all that kind of good stuff. So fantastic. The idea behind this set, as you can see, we have Soak, Infestation, Toxic, and Liquidation. The idea behind this set is we can soak the Toxapex, soak the Combo, soak the Denmice. Anything wants to come in on this Rockwood and we can soak it. We click the Infestation, we trap it, we click Toxic, we wear this thing down, and we will gradually be able to, hopefully pick up a kill against somebody. So that's the idea behind this Rockwood set. Just hopefully that we can get rid of the Pex or remove the Pex or remove the Aromatisse, or remove something from the field of play, and it'll be a different matchup. It'll be a completely different matchup then at that point. The idea though is when we get a Rockwood in is that we should always go for Soak. Don't go for the trapping move, don't go for Toxic, go for Soak, so that we can remove any stab moves that our opponent is going to have. And in that way, when we actually do bring something in, we're not taking a stab attack, we're taking non-stab boosted attack. So that's going to be a big help, particularly say against the Magneton or something else of that ilk. But that's the team, you guys. Let's get up into the battle. Alright, you guys, here we are in the battle. As you can see, Gookie has brought Weavile, Archeops, Como-O, Aromatisse, Mew, and Heatmore. I apologize if this is not a Wi-Fi battle, you guys. This is a Wi-Fi league. I do want to make that clear. It's just that Gookie has his PC broke. It's completely broken, and he can't battle. He can't battle with the LAN timer without his PC being able to set it up. And the league requires us using the Wi-Fi LAN timer, so it's fair across all the battles. So we have to do this on Showdown. I apologize for that, you guys. There's no way around it. So look, it is what it is, but we're going to do our best for it. So guys, little bit worried about the Weavile. The Archeops is definitely interesting. The Como is interesting. Aromatisse, I was thinking about he was going to bring the Mew and the Heatmore. Interesting that he brought the Heatmore. No Toxapex is wild to me, so I don't see a Slazzle here too easy, which is really, really nice. I'm very wary of the Weavile coming first. I expect the Heatmore to potentially be scarred to outspeed my Kartana. But I'm going to leave it with my Kartana, and if he goes into Heatmore, we can just go into our Rockwood, I think. So I'm going to do just that. These with the Mew. I would not mind clicking the knockoff here. Oh, do I want to click the knockoff here? Is that worth it? Is it worth clicking knockoff here on Mew? If I lose this Kartana early, it's not quite worth it. It's not quite worth it, I don't think. So with that in mind, I'm going to go into my Alolan Persian and see what he wants to do. He goes for his own knockoff. That's fine. I'm going to go for the taunt. I outspeed, so I think this thing is definitely going to be some sort of bulky kind of set. I think I could U-turn here as he likes to stay in. That's fine. We are going to go into... I think I'm going to my Araquanid as he goes for his own U-turn. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. This will give him this Archeops. That's fine. Archeops in here, a little bit of an issue because I'm definitely going to be expecting a rock or a flying type attack coming in here, which is not very, very nice. What do I need this thing? I don't need this thing really because I don't have Pex, right? So with that in mind, I wouldn't mind just clicking the liquidation here. So I think I will just do that because like there's no Pex here. I don't. This thing is meant to hopefully just break through the Pex and see where it goes. He does manage to get the roll there, which is unfortunate, but look, it is what it is. I do get a Kartana Smart Strike off here. And I'm a big fan of that, so I am just going to go for it because he doesn't have anything that's overly resistant to it. So I'm just going to click it and force him to bring something in that doesn't really want to take it. The Mew might want to come in, but it's already at 85, so that's going to bring that down to maybe, you know, Smart Strike. It'll bring that down to, depending on how much it does, we'll see. In comes this Heatmore. Heats that up. We don't see anything on you. Okay, interesting. I'm going to go into Sazzle here. See what you want to do. I see the Fire Lash. We eat that up. That's fine. We lose one bit in defense. I am curious what you are. I'm really curious what this guy is. Like, it's wild. I'm going to go for the Toxic. Put this thing on the timer. As I see the Stomp and Tantrum, we go down. Sucks, it's fine, but at least we got something on the timer anyways, which is nice. Man, we are not doing too good here. I just had a feeling I was going to get stomped by this guy. I just knew it, but we can go for the Surf. This week, if I can just get rid of it. If this Weavile was just gone, I'd be delighted, but it's not gone just yet. That's the problem. I'd say I've never seen this Heatmore before. It's not going good, you guys. Not going too good. Let us see. Let's go for the Surf. How do we not kill? Alright, okay, that's fine. In comes this thing. He will outspeed me. I'm going to go on to my Alolan Persian here. Speed to knock off. Yeah, we eat that up. That's perfect. Do I want to go for the Foul Play here? I think I do want to go Foul Play. As in comes this Aromatisse. Quite happy to see this thing actually. Because I'm just going to taunt. As you go for the Moonblast, knock me out. That's fine. I'm going to go... Not looking too good here. Won't lie. I'm just going to click the Smart Strike. Just going to click the Smart Strike. This has been a disaster. We do eat that up though, thankfully. Let's just grab another one of these. Knock out this Aromatisse. It's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. If this Weavile is banned, it's a bit of an issue. A little bit of an issue. If it's banned, it should come in here now. To come still knocking around is problematic. It is a little bit of just a touch of a little bit of a problem. In comes the Mew. Mew's got knockoff, Toxic U-turn. He probably wants to go for the knockoff here. I'm just trying to think, how do I win this game? Because we've been knocking around. I think I have to sack the Kartana. I think we have to sack the Kartana, right? That's my thought process. I think we have to sack the Kartana. Or do I sack the Heliolisk? If I sack the Heliolisk, that's one thing. I'm losing time here. If I sack the Heliolisk, no, I think we go for the attack. We just go for the damage here. Get this thing down in closer range. As we do manage to be able to lose our item, but look, it's not the end of the world. We do get rid of this Mew. +2 attack. This Weavile has to come in here. We're going to see what set this is now. Go for Smart Strike. He would probably go for the Icicle Crash. I would say he has to go for the Icicle Crash here. If he's sashed, this Weavile could clean up here. There's no denying that, guys. This Weavile could clean up here. So we'll see what the story is. Like, it just sucks. It's just not a great matchup at all this week. Not great at all. Goes for the Power Up Punch. Interesting. I have to go into Pult here. And I have to click Dragon Darts. No way! He didn't go. Oh my god. We actually had a U-turn there. I choked at the very end. I actually choked at the very end. Had a U-turn there because he didn't go for the Ice Shard. Had a U-turned, had I U-turned, gone, I was certain he was going to kick Ice Shard there. I was certain of it. But had I U-turned there on the Weavile and brought in the Heliolisk, sacked that, and then brought in the Pult, it just seems within range of the Dragon Darts. I just wasn't thinking. I was just mentally not right there. I just wasn't right at all for this game. And I would have won. Because we would have swept the... Would we have swept the Archeops? Maybe we would have if we were at full. We would be able to take a hit and then we were able to beat the Coma O. So it's like... it's tough. But it wasn't a good matchup for us this week, you guys. So that's us 3 and 4 minus 9. So, look, it's not going too good. We have to win our next 2 games, see what happens. But, you know, the matchup wasn't great. I wasn't confident at all going into this. As soon as I saw the matchup and started prepping for it, I made 3 different teams for it. So I knew it wasn't going to work out for us. I just knew it. But, look, it is what it is. We just had to bounce back and see what happens next week. And hopefully it'll be Wi-Fi next week. But, yeah. But look, we're just doing this for a little bit of fun, just get back into Wi-Fi a little bit, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely go check out Cookie's channel, link to that's in the description down below. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there today, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button down below for me. If you're not subscribed already, please do so. And make sure you follow me over on Twitch as well. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna get on out of here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.